Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we do revision for SPM2021. So today we will focus on paper 1 for mathematics SPM exam for next year. Alright, so the first question they will ask you is about the rounding off. So this is quite simple. You can press your calculator and then you round off your answer correct to two significant figures. Round off the answer correct to two significant figures. So highlight the keywords. It's two significant figures. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3 significant figure, and the last one is 2 significant figures but is rounded off correctly. Let's proceed to question number 2. Question number 2 is about standard form. So diagram 1 shows a trapezium. So trapezium is given in unit meter. Okay, the area was given 57 kilometers square. So in this case, we have to convert to meter to kilometer. So each of the length you have to divide by 1000 because 1 kilometer 1000 meter. That means 1 meter is 1 over 1000 kilometer. So each of the length you have to divide by 1000, and then you just use a formula for the trapezium: half A plus B times the height. Okay, half A is the shorter length and the B is a longer length. Alright, and the height actually is the difference or distance between the two lines that are parallel to each other, which is M. So then you just simplify carefully. You will get the answer is 3 times 10 power 4. Let's proceed to the next question. It is given that the height of a stack of paper is 410 mm and the thickness of a sheet of paper is approximately 10 times 10 to the power negative 1 mm. Estimate the number of sheets of paper in the stack. Okay, so for this question, we'll take 410 divided by 10 times 10 to the power negative 1. So the answer is 410, which is equivalent to 4.1 times 10 to the power of 2, which is the standard form. Right? Next question is express 466 base 8 as a number in base 5. Alright? For this question, we are given base 8, so we have to convert to base 10. So this is how you do conversion. This is so-called expansion. So we expand times with the place value. So 4 times 8 power 2 times 6 times 8 power 1 times 6 8 power 0, you will get 310 in base 10, right? So this is equivalent to base 10 or 466 base 8. From base 10, we will convert to base 5 by dividing by 5. From a bigger base to a smaller base, you have to divide, right? So 310 divided by 5, you get 62, no remainder. 62 divided by 5, you get remainder 2. And 12 divided by 5, you will get remainder 2. 5 times 2 is 10. So remainder is 12 minus 10, 2. Then finally, you have 2. So you divide by 5, you will get the remainder 2. And the last step is you have to read from bottom up. Okay, you have to read from bottom up. Please remember that. Try to draw an arrow so that you are aware that you have to read from the bottom up. So it's 2, 2, 2, 0 base 5. For this question, you can get the answer easily using the calculator, but before that, you have to do some simple operation calculation. You have to shift the m square to the right, and then the rest, the 111,001 base 2, you have to bring to the left, so you have to change the sign. Okay, and then you will actually find the answer using calculator easily. You just convert to base 2 bin, then you just key in into your calculator. You'll get the answer directly from the calculator. Well, you can also use your own calculation if you like it. Now let's have a look at question number 6. So this is actually your basic from Form 1, I think, to Form 3. So you're given a regular hexagon. So basically you should know the interior angle, one interior angle of the hexagon is given by the formula n minus 2, okay, times 180 divided by the number of the side, isn't it? So now the hexagon come with a regular hexagon, 6 sides which are equal. So from there we will try to write the n which is equal to 6, right? So the interior angle formula is given in exam is n minus 2 times 180 over number of the side. So you'll get one interior angle is 120 for the hexagon, right? Now we can see that there is an isosceles triangle, so we can find the angle B and F easily. Alright, so we take 180 degree minus 120 degree divided by 2, so we get 30 degree for F. And because both lines are parallel, so the X and 30 when you sum up should be equivalent to 180 degree. So hence the X is 180 minus 30 degree. So the answer is 150 degree. Now question number 7 is also about the angle. So let's have a look at this question. So you're given the two lines which are parallel. So the first step is we need to work out the angle. Okay, one straight line is 180 degrees, so we managed to get the angle is 115 degree. So the angle you should know is alternate angle, so it's 65 degree. You get from 180 minus 115 degree. So angle U is 65 degree, and then because alternate angle, you can see the Z there. So now the final step is we are going to sum up, okay, all the angles, all the interior angles. So we write in a sentence for the angles, total up the angles. So you take X plus 65 degree plus 115 degree plus Y degree plus 95 degree is equivalent to total interior angle. You have 5 sides, so it's 5 minus 2 times 180 degree. Okay, this is the total interior angle formula, n minus 2 times 180 degree. So you get total interior angle is equivalent to 5 minus 2 times 180 degree. So then you will solve your x plus y, and you'll get the answer for x plus y by simplifying the equation. So remember that total interior angle is n minus 2 times 180 degree, and then you need to solve it carefully so that you will get your answer for x plus y. So the x plus y is equivalent to 265 degree. Okay, always double check your answer to avoid careless mistake. And please write your working in a sentence form to form the equation. For next question is about trigonometric. Okay, so you have given 150 degrees, so you're asking to find the you're given the cos theta equal to square root 3 over 2 with a negative, and you have to find y in terms of the x. So basically when you have the theta equal to 150 degree, you can find the angle, the acute angle beside 150 degree, which is you take 180 degree minus 150 degree, so the angle is 30 degree. So with a 30 degree, you can actually draw an arrow to the y, so the y is opposite and the x is adjacent, so you need to apply tangent top TOA, so tangent 30 degree equal to y over x, hence y in terms of x, y equal to x tangent 30. When we say in terms, that is how you express your answer. Next, we will discuss transformation. This is actually two quadrilateral A and B, okay, drawn on a Cartesian plane. So quadrilateral B is the image of quadrilateral A under transformation R followed by transformation S. What is the transformation R and the transformation S? So first of all, A is the object, okay, so we actually will focus to the A. This is because A is the object, is going to rotation, okay, and then to the image, the first image, so A is rotation and followed by the final image become bigger, so we will do enlargement, right? So we will rotate the object, after that we will enlarge the object, so the answer is B. This question is about transformation, is asking you which one is the image of R under the refraction of line PQ. So obviously the answer is B, as you can see. Okay, the distance between the R to the line PQ is equivalent to the distance between the image B to the line of refraction. Question number 14 is about the angle of elevation. So we highlight the keywords elevation of J from L. So we go to L, the point L, because it's from L. So we draw a horizontal line and then we read the angle from L to J from the horizontal line. The angle is X, okay, must be from L, okay. So that is angle of elevation of J from L, which is equivalent to X degree. And let's have a look of the blue one, is the angle of elevation of J from M is Y. So we go to M, draw a horizontal line, and the angle is measuring up Y degree to J. So M to J, the angle is Y degree, measuring up from the horizontal line from M. So that is the right answer. Next, we will discuss angle again. This time is angle of depression. So when there is an angle of depression, you have to draw a horizontal line from S. Then the angle that you're measuring down to the point Q is called angle of depression from S to Q. Okay, angle of depression of Q from S. So the angle is X degree. So always draw a horizontal line before you read the angle. Now let's see, this question is about the bearing. Bearing is very important, and now for this bearing, the Q is due east of P. So if they say Q is due east of P, it means that the P, the north should be like this. So basically the north is not always upward. It depends on the instruction of the question. So you have to draw the north like this before you can solve it. Now you need to draw the north for point P. and point R so that they are parallel. So please label the north clearly like this. Now we are going to read the bearing of P from R. So bearing of P from R obviously is more than 180 degree. So the answer should be either C or D, because we are measuring the angle from north at the point R and clockwise to the line connecting P to R, which is the red line. So this angle is quite big, so the answer for A rejected, for B also rejected. And then we have to find the angle by using the parallel line concept. So you can see that alternate angle Z 50 degree, 50 plus 180, right? Semicircle. So the answer should be 230. We reject A and B, and we also rejected C, because you have to add the 50 plus 180 degree in order to get the bearing of P from R. If from R, you have to read from R, from north clockwise to the line connecting P to R, right? This is a semicircle, and then there is another balance of angle. You can get it from the 50 degree, right? From the north to the red line is 50 degree, and because of the parallel line concept, right? So 50 degree, the other angle Z, alternate angle, also 50 degree, right? So the total angle should be 180 degree plus the 50. So the bearing of the P from R is actually 230 degree. You may also use 306 degree minus out 130 degree to get the balance, which is 230 degree. It's the same. Alright, so this is bearing. Now let's go to the next question. Now for your information, the SPM exam will be testing you all the. So for question involving fraction for the expression, you have to make sure the denominator the same. Okay, so the denominator is 3 times 2m, and you have to make sure you put bracket when you minus, and you have to expand carefully. I will be careful with the negative and expansion negative. Okay, so when you simplify, must be very careful, and I'm sure you will get the answer if you are careful enough. So please practice more so that you will reduce your careless mistake. This question is about the algebra, so you have to study the question and factorize completely before you cancel out the factor, the common factor. Alright, so try to be careful when you factorize. Make sure you express in terms of multiply before you can simplify by cut the same common factor up and down. Then only you simplify to the simplest form, and the answer is P over M squared. Now for this question, okay, you need to write the P in terms of Q and R. So please read the question carefully. The diagram 12 shows the price of trousers size L, M and S. So the L size is price P, the M size is price Q, then the S size is price R. Okay, so you're asking to form an equation of price L in terms of the price for size M and size S. So you need to work out carefully before you can simplify the equation. So basically we will try to label accordingly before we can figure out the answer. So you have to label first. So you label like this. You have 3 L size, so it's 3P, and then you have the 4 size N, so 4Q, and then you have the 5 for the size S, so it's 5R, and the total price is 335. So you just write an equation, 3P plus 4Q plus 5R equal to 335, and then you have to shift everything except P. Okay, so the final answer, if you shift properly, is B. For this question is equation, so it's 1 minus k equal to k over 3 minus 4 is your basic during form 2. So now you can simplify like this. So you copy down the equation 1 minus k equal to k over 3 minus 4. Then number go to one side, and then the unknown k go to the other side. So you have k over 3 plus k, because you shift the negative k to the right, so it must be plus. Okay, so 5 is equal to 3k plus k over 3, make the denominator the same. Then you cross multiply, 4k is equal to 15, so k is 15 over 4. That is the answer for the value of k. Now let's study the indices that you learned in Form 3. Okay, maybe some of you forgotten. So in your SPM exam, you'll be testing all the basic from Form 1 to Form 5. So first of all, when you see there is indices with the power negative, we will make it positive. When you make it positive, remember you have to inverse the fraction, because it's become 1 over the fraction. So the fraction will be inverse up. 2y power 3 go up, and the square root 16x go down. Remember that when you have the a negative n is 1 over a power n, 1 over. So you have to inverse. So then you square everything. 2 square become 4. Y power 3 will be 3 times 2, y power 6. And when you square the square root, it will be cancel out the square root, right? Then you can simplify easily to get your answer. So there are a few more questions at the back. I think I leave it for you to try on your own. Alright, so please make sure you attempt all the questions and then pass up your homework to me through my Gmail account. With that, thank you and bye-bye, and have a nice day.